Elaine N. Archon, the highly sensitive person thriving in an overwhelming world. Are social gatherings not your preference? Do you find yourself staying at events even if you'd rather leave to avoid hurting others' feelings? Does anxiety arise when people observe you performing tasks you're usually great at? Do you leave people amazed by your brilliant ideas? If so, chances are you possess the qualities of a highly sensitive person. Contrary to common assumptions, being shy or a spoilsport is not the case. Instead, you possess an exceptional ability to perceive subtle details that others may miss. Rather than worrying about this trait, you can benefit yourself and those around you by learning to manage and harness this unique ability. In this concise podcast, you'll discover how to do just that. Number 1, let's explore the signs of being a highly sensitive person. Meet Rob and Rebecca, fraternal twins. At the age of 3, they are about to welcome a new baby sibling, so a friendly couple is taking care of them temporarily. When Rob enters his parents' room and encounters strangers, he becomes terrified and screams. On the other hand, Rebecca casually greets them and goes about her business with a smile. Rob isn't necessarily shy or anxious. He simply perceives, smells, and hears things that Rebecca isn't equipped to absorb. He has inherited a highly sensitive nervous system, and even though he may forget most of his childhood experiences as he grows up, his body and subconscious will always remember. Rob will spend more time processing events, and his dreams will be vivid, often reflecting what happens in the real world. In fact, his dreams may occasionally predict future events with surprising accuracy. If this resonates with you, you're part of the 20% of people who share Rob's superpower. What Rob experienced when encountering strangers in his parents' bed wasn't necessarily fear, but rather information overload. He was simply overstimulated. Highly sensitive people, or HSPs, tend to complain about loud music in bars, pick up on subtle hints like a colleague's wife disliking Christmas parties, or judge a florist's character based on how she arranges flowers. These subtle clues can bring significant benefits. If you're an HSP, they can enhance your enjoyment of sensory experiences such as laughter, music, work, and intimacy. However, it's important to maintain balance. Each person has an optimal arousal level, and surpassing that threshold can lead to discomfort, paralysis, or even panic, especially for highly sensitive individuals with lower thresholds. Honking cars or large crowds may be overwhelming, and even small groups could become challenging to handle for extended periods. Managing exposure and intensity becomes crucial. Beyond that threshold, HSPs need time to recharge and regain equilibrium. Number 2, discovering the best strategies for harnessing your highly sensitive personality. An individual seeking solitude decided to retreat into a cave, hoping for respite from the world. However, the sound of dripping water in his sanctuary became overwhelmingly loud, and he found no greater happiness within the cave than outside of it. The lesson here is that if you identify as an HSP, you'll require a certain level of adaptability to explore, test, and gradually enhance your ability to manage stimulation. The first step is to show kindness to yourself. Treat your mind and body with the same care you would offer to your younger self. Prioritize sufficient sleep, nourishing meals, regular exercise, and establish a comforting space where you can always seek solace when needed. That sense of security might be found through deep and meaningful friendships with like-minded individuals who share your compassion for service, art, or spirituality. Secondly, understand that external pressures may cause your body to rebel. Strive for a path that leads to greater autonomy, even in your employment. Even while working for others, you can develop skills that will eventually grant you more freedom. Excellence in your job and effective communication with your superiors about what works best for you can result in increased flexibility. Always remain receptive to bursts of creativity. Your intuition grants you foresight, enabling you to excel in analysis and prediction in ways that ordinary individuals may not comprehend. However, it's essential to learn prioritization to see projects through to completion. Another challenge you may face is performance anxiety. Remember that this doesn't stem from shyness or incompetence. Surprisingly, around 30% of highly sensitive people are extroverts, but still experience heightened arousal in such situations. To combat performance anxiety, invest time in thorough preparation and enter meetings or presentations with notes to help maintain focus. Remember that, like anyone else, you need a social life. However, you require it in different doses. Help your significant other and friends understand the importance of taking breaks, but occasionally make an effort to extend your outings. This will not only bring them joy, but also raise your arousal threshold. If you're raising a sensitive child, ensure they feel securely attached. Provide the necessary protection while also nurturing their confidence to explore and experiment. Meditation proves to be an effective method for calming HSPs. Aside from its healing properties, meditation can transform past negative experiences into opportunities for positive growth. For instance, if you became flustered during your first work presentation, recall the experience and your subsequent emotional reaction, whether it was shame, anger, or humiliation. Allow yourself to fully experience that emotion and don't resist if your body expresses it through tears, anger, or laughter. As an HSP, how can you make it work better for you next time? Make a commitment to take that step forward, and reinforcing it by writing it down will strengthen your resolve. By being kind to yourself, managing stimulation, engaging in preparation, fostering effective communication, and embracing meditation, you can truly thrive as an HSP. In conclusion, highly sensitive individuals possess inherited nervous systems that are exceptionally attuned, allowing them to perceive, process, and absorb a greater amount of information from their surroundings compared to the average person. If you find yourself frequently experiencing heightened stimulation, it's important to understand how your mind and body function. Approach yourself with kindness and compassion while gradually striving for greater independence in various aspects of your life. Foster meaningful connections, embrace the joys of outdoor activities, and always remember that your unique superpower can be a precious gift to the world. Thanks for watching the Culminate podcast. We cover self-help, nonfiction, fiction, personal finance, stock market, and artificial intelligence books. Like, comment, and share to support us. Subscribe and hit the notification bell for more engaging book summaries. Join us on this literary journey at the Culminate podcast. Keep watching, keep exploring, keep evolving.